Welcome back to our series on the main characters from The Boys and their comic book origins. Today's video is going to dive into the mysterious character Black Noir, who was only seen a few times in the TV show. Undoubtedly, a lot of people are going to have questions about what he can do and who is really under that mask, but before we begin, we are giving away a few copies of The Boys Volume 1, and it's pretty simple to win. Simply like, subscribe, and leave a comment below telling us which member of The Boys is your favorite and who you want to see a video on next. So, Black Noir is a character who first appears in The Boys issue 3, and throughout the comic book series, almost nothing about the character is known until the very end. Black Noir is rarely used in combat as well. Only a few scenes in the comics show him actually doing anything at all. Black Noir, despite not speaking, is not a mute, but only ever speaks at the end when you find out his true identity, and I kinda kicked the idea back and forth of how to present Black Noir's origin, and I decided, let's Tarantino this thing. Let's start at the end and work our way backward. So the next piece of information was already revealed in our Homelander video, but it is a massive spoiler for the series and the character, considering that you don't learn this information until at the end of the comic book series. It is a huge spoiler, so if you're still here, consider yourself warned. Black Noir is a clone of Homelander. Both Homelander and Black Noir were created from the DNA of another incredibly powerful hero, Stormfront. However, unlike most other heroes in the series, Stormfront is a product of straight-up Nazi science. Even after the war ends, Stormfront is taken under the Vought umbrella, mimicking the real-life events of Operation Paperclip after the Second World War. So after joining Vought, he is given a superhero team called Payback and is appointed as their leader, and Payback is the second most powerful superhero group in the world, second only to the Seven. Black Noir and Homelander are both the products of genetic manipulation, but they were created for completely different reasons. Where Homelander was to be the face of Vought American and the entire superhero initiative, Black Noir was built purely as a weapon. You see, when Homelander was born, if you can call it that, his infant body killed everyone in the birthing team. As Homelander was raised, he, like other children, was difficult to control, but where the atypical adult would have the upper hand on the average child, Homelander was very different. He was an all-powerful super god. So, Vought determined that they needed a contingency plan. They needed to create someone even more powerful than Homelander in the event that Homelander ever got out of control. Seems like a terrible plan. It's like if you have a problem with a rabid dog, you buy a horse and you train it to be even meaner. And then if the dog gets out of control, you have like a horse-dog fight in the backyard. It doesn't make any sense. But anyway, Black Noir was genetically grown in a lab and birthed, obviously. He spent his entire life near Homelander as a member of the Seven. His one goal as a hero was to be near Homelander in the event that he needed to assassinate or kill him. It was his covert mission, his entire purpose and reason for existing. But here's the thing, it never happened. Years and years and years go by, and Black Noir essentially has nothing to live for. It's not like the Seven regularly go out on missions, so he is just hanging out, doing press and publicity tours, never able to do the one thing he was created for. So, Black Noir goes insane. And like any good insane person, he creates the reality that he wants to live in. To accomplish this, he starts taking Homelander's costume and performing horrific acts disguised as Homelander, including the rape and murder of Billy the Butcher's wife. He takes pictures of these acts and sends them to Homelander, who believes it's the boys blackmailing him. Slowly, Homelander begins to believe that he is losing his mind. Why can't he remember doing any of these horrible things? Is he truly a monster? And this slow agony edges Homelander toward doing something he never would have done if he didn't think that he was already a homicidal maniac with split personalities. He starts a coup. He decides he is going to take over the United States, and he breaks into the White House and kills the president. At this point, Billy the Butcher and Black Noir confront him. Black Noir reveals it was him all along. And knowing that Homelander is now public enemy number one, Black Noir finally gets to perform the one thing that he was created to do. He easily kills Homelander, and is then cut down in a hail of enhanced gunfire from the US government and Butcher. Ultimately, Butcher kills Black Noir by ripping his brain out and crushing it. So yeah, it's The Boys, it's pretty dark stuff, but let's get into the powers of Black Noir. There isn't any evidence that he can fly or shoot lasers out of his eyes like Homelander, but to take out Homelander, obviously he has to have something up his sleeve, and he really doesn't. He's just way stronger, way more durable, and way faster than Homelander is, so despite these advantages Homelander had, there was no chance that he was going to beat Black Noir, because he just got speed blitzed and one shot. So that's all we've got on Black Noir. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment down below who you'd like to see a breakdown of next so you get entered into the Boys Volume 1 giveaway. Also, be sure to follow us on all the social media you see on screen. You can follow me on Twitter at Garrick_KI. And if you'd like to support the channel directly, consider becoming a member. Again, that's all I've got for you guys today. Remember the motto, it's Black Noir over everything, and I'll see you guys next time.